Our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Craig Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Austin Reeves.
It's not a shocker, right? I mean, people will say, well, he's uber talented, but he's also a grinder. And we know how hard he works on his game every year. And that's why his impact offensively continues to grow. You can't say that about every guy in his stratosphere.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Pritchard and White are their guards. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the guard pair will be Dončić and Reeves. James is out there with Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3 slot. GA, if you're a team that's serious about playoff seeding, you're viewing this as the home stretch, aren't you?
Yeah, you don't want to wait until the very end of the year to make your move. This is when you stop experimenting. Just go with the things that you know you do well.
Now Pritchard turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. And here are the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And they pick up 2.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
Back to Dončić. And they double up Dončić. From deep LeBron. And Pritchard pulls it down. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Pass to Brown for 3. And it's Luka with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And once James gets the ball near the rim, just let him go to work because he knows what he's doing down there.
Here's White following the basket by LeBron James. Takes the 3. And it's White missing. Reeves with it. Picked up by Brown. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
You know, Reeves doesn't overload on the mid-range shot, but he's smart enough to take them when they're available.
Pass to Hauser. Wide a screen. There's the 3. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Reeves outside. Dončić with it. Last time out he had 38 points. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dončić has got 5 now.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Dončić.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Right away, we got to talking about Jaylen Brown, and he said, he's going to make trouble for us, but with strong coverage and fast rotations, I think we'll do a good job limiting his production. Some confident words from Coach on how they'll slow down Brown's output tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Smart. Nothing on the board. Dončić outside. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer and another basket for the Lakers.
LeBron's greatest gift to me is how he sets up so many teammates with catch-and-shoot opportunities. It's nice to see them return the favor.
Now here's Brown. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Pass to Vucevic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for LeBron James? Right around 21 points per, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Dončić with a screen for LeBron. No good on the three. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 5. Their last encounter was in Boston.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Here's James. Sinks that one from the post. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
At the elbow, it's Brown. The Lakers with the rebound.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Outside, Smart. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Vucevic. He's covered by Ayton. The kick out to Brown. Over Smart. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Back to Dončić. Oh, good with the triple. Celtics trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Brown to stop the drought. That doesn't go either for Brown.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Reeves. A 3-ball. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to White. Back to Hauser. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
Dončić looking it over. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Celtics trail by 6. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jackson Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Austin Reed. Here's Pritchard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Vucevic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, for years we wondered, Clark, what life after LeBron would look like for the Lakers. But that question has been answered.
Yeah, I think landing Dončić completely altered the course of the franchise, Kevin. I mean, he really is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he's in his prime. He makes them a threat in the West every season, and if he ever commits to defense, he'll be really special. And, you know, very quietly, Vucevic puts up phenomenal numbers consistently. A nightly double-double threat who, you know, bullies opposing defenses on the regular.
And the second free throw, good. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Dončić. In the corner, it's James. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
Now, here's Vucevic, covered by Hayes. And it's Vucevic missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brown outside. Vucevic with it, working on Hayes. Outside, White. 4 on the clock. They get it back. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Now, here's Dončić. He's got 7. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Hachimura. Brown, no good.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
James, the bounce pass. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Brown. And it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. It brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
Dončić outside. Hands it from downtown. Dončić has got 13 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Brown. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Traps in the tray. Hauser's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Boston.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Marcus Smart. LaRavia passes to Kennard. The 3 for Dončić. Rebound Boston. Here's Shireman. We've got 1:08 left in the first. Pass to Walsh. Here's Keita, covered by Hayes. Taken away by Hayes. And here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And again, no good by the Lakers. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Garza. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. On the top of the key, Keita's shot is off. Lakers leading by 7. Hachimura the pass to LaRavia. Kennard kicks to Dončić. Over in the corner, LaRavia. No good on the triple. It's been all about Luka Dončić for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Austin Reeves. Hachimura out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Hayes in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that, and it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Kevin, back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's LaRavia. Reeves outside. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to LaRavia. Here's the 3. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Reeves takes a bunch of three-pointers, and he connects on a lot of them.
Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Here's Kata following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Garza to the wing on the left. His three-pointers off the mark. Last outing for Boston, they won that game against the Warriors. Reeves against Gonzalez. On the wing, Reeves. 29 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And he was relentless in that one. He wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by LaRavia. Kata, the pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And here's Los Angeles. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Left side, Gonzalez. Back to Brown. Over Kennard. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Brown.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Gonzalez against Reeves. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Fires top of the key. And Boston with the rebound. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Out to White. Wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. White's got his second bucket.
Well, he might not be a pure shooter, but he's a very steady one. I like that they're getting White something in rhythm here.
Back to Kennard. Drills the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside, White. Pass to Hauser. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Hachimura. And the shot is good. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And it's Hauser in the corner. White looking around. No good from outside. Swiped away. And Keita gets it to go.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for Luke Kennard. And Dončić is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Boston also with the sub. Vucevic is checked in. Ayton with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Here's Smart. Nailed from three-point land. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
LeBron passes to Dončić. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now here's White. He had 10 points in the win against Golden State.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Now here's Vucevic. 17-point game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Celtics. Right now they've acquired the second-best record in the conference.
And, you know, for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Hayes is checked in for Jake LaRavia. Dončić with the bucket.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Back to Brown, and they get it. LeBron with some nice D.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Smart. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And he sinks the second.
And no doubt he's a defensive anchor. Smart's competitive spirit, it's just contagious.
And he makes all three. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Here's Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. Kept alive. Vucevic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Now here is Hachimura. He has 5. A nice shot by Dončić.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Pass to Vucevic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points for Vucevic.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lakers leading by 21. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
White, good.
You know, one of the ways White keeps the defenders honest is with his mid-range game. He's got a great knack for that shot.
Now, here's Dončić. And it's James missing. Here's White. And the 3 ball is good. White's got 9.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
LeBron James on the wing. Hauser defending. LeBron kicks to Hachimura. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Pass to Hauser. There's a good screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's White. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart.
Hey, White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
And that one misses.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 17. Dončić outside. Screen by James. And it's Dončić missing. Celtics shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Down low. And then Vucevic slams it in.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop it.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. Reeves outside. Here's LeBron. Oh, and just pounded in. Pounded in.
Oh! How about that?
Ayton against Vucevic. Brown right side. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 3. And the 3 off target. And Los Angeles guys shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Brown sends a screen for White. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Vucevic against Ayton. And it's Vucevic missing. Dončić outside. And here's Reeves outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Lakers lead by 17. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Los Angeles Lakers.
When contributions off the bench make this big of an impact, it leaves the team feeling good. It's a morale builder, guys, in a good way.
Yeah, and you can see the difference in the energy level, the activity level. They've been a step ahead the whole way.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Dončić has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Celtics trail by 17. On the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. Here's Reeves. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Luka Dončić has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having two guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Hauser gets the three-pointer to fall. Hauser's got his third basket of the night right there. Pass to Reeves. Back to Dončić. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Even for Dončić, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. here's Brown. Off target from three-point range.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Vucevic down low. Ayton's there.
Vucevic really, he has the ability to dominate on the offensive end, and that's why he's an all-star caliber center.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Reeves. He has 5. The kick out to LeBron. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Brown dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, White. Over Reed. And it's White missing.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Nice effort by Reeves that time. Just wasn't going to be denied despite getting fouled.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Celtics trail by 20. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now, Dončić. Good on the triple. Dončić has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. Jaylen Brown, 4th.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Pritchard with the ball. Pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
First in rebounding. And they're also first in points allowed. No team is better at taking the other side's star out of rhythm.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Doncic finds James. Back to Dončić. Ayton a screen on Pritchard. The 15-footer. Dončić, no good. Celtics trail by 21. Right the pass to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Outside, White. Boston, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Dončić. Over Brown. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Dončić.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, White. High post, Vucevic. Pass to Pritchard. Clock at 4. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Doncic against Vucevic. Here's Ayton. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Vucevic. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Los Angeles leading by 23. Dončić outside. And a wide open look for James. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Pass to Hauser. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hauser's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Celtics. Dončić outside. Ayton sets the pick for Dončić. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there.
Drawing the defense nicely that time. Dončić with the perfectly timed pass.
Now Pritchard. Vucevic, a screen on Dončić. That's a 2 from Pritchard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And they double up James. On the wing, Reed. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Such a wide open look. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so Dončić will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Step back shot, and it's Derek White with the rebound. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Brown the pass to Vucevic. Over Ayton. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his 3rd miss. Oh, Ayton in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Lakers. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far.
And you know, for the Lakers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. White, good.
Boy, White is a capable 3-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Lakers leading by 16. James right side. Out to Dončić. Clock at 6. In the corner, Smart with it. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Outside, White. Pass to Walsh. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. LA's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
There's a little power down low from Ayton, not allowing the D to affect him.
So it's Boston now. And here's White. 13 points in the game. Pritchard with the ball. For the three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Deandre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Dončić. And then for Boston, Kate is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Sam Hauser. And he nails the third. And here is Los Angeles now. It's an 18-point lead. Reeves the pass to Kennard. Back to Reeves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hard, focused work that time earns Reeves the foul call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in, and so he hits both.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That is his first foul of the game. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. They set the pick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Pritchard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Five on the clock. Hachimura with a screen on Pritchard. And here's Reeves outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Pritchard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Reeves. Now here is Hachimura. Not a lot of room. Now Reeves. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reeves has got 11.
Boy, give Reeves a save there. I mean, that possession was headed nowhere.
Outside Gonzalez. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Reeves with it. He's covered by Pritchard. Kennard setting the pick for Reeves. No good. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Shireman. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Reeves against Gonzalez. Reeves outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss. Brown with it. LaRavia is there. And it's Brown missing. from deep three-point territory. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Lakers leading by 17. Austin Reeves out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Pass to Brown. Here's Keita to the wing right side. Gonzalez passes to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 to shoot. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by Brown.
Big time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Reeves outside. There's the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Count it. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Los Angeles leading by 15. Pass to Reeves. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Left side, Brown. Here's Gonzalez, and it's blocked. Now, LaRavia wants to get it to Reeves, and does. Here's Hayes, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for the Lakers, Jackson Hayes, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Smith has checked in. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Brown. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Give credit to the defense. They were right there on Brown. Ultimately, though, he's too smart and too confident near the hoop to have any effect.
Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Bangs home the trifecta. Reeves has got 9 points here in the second half.
After 1-3 in the first half, there's his second right there.
Outside, Gonzalez. Six on the shot clock. Brown drives in. Brown, quick first step.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Reeves. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's just great focus from Reeves, showing some toughness, converting that through contact.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Dončić subbed in for Smith. Vucevic checked in for the Celtics. Free throw good, Reeves.
Reeves went from undrafted to being a starting caliber player in this league. You do not see that often.
Gonzalez passes to Brown. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Now here's Vanderbilt. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Celtics trail by 17. And here's Vucevic. Three-pointer. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hachimura the pass to Dončić. Goes up from the top of the key. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the inside. Boston again missing.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
And again, the Lakers no good. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Gonzalez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead inside. And they double up Dončić. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Hayes throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 17. On the wing, Brown. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Dončić passes to Reeves. Now here's Vanderbilt. Pass to Dončić. Good. Dončić has got 25 points.
I know Dončić takes pride in being able to produce for his team, and he's doing it at a high level here.
Brown outside. To the left wing. Here's Gonzalez. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Team foul. Shooting for Boston, Gonzalez.
3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Deandre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Hachimura. And he makes all 3. Lakers leading by 14. Pass to Ayton. The 3 from LeBron. Hits it from 3-point range.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open. So
it's the Celtics now. Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. Now Brown. And Brown throws it down.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Here's Dončić. Reeves outside. Smart kicks to James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Over in the corner, White. Smart against Gonzalez. And here's Brown outside. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Vucevic is known as being an excellent offensive rebounder, in part because he does such a good job at getting the ideal position for these putback throwdowns.
Now here's LeBron. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Brown. Powered down with both hands.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Here's James. Ayton a screen on Brown. To the middle. And Ayton throws it down.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Vucevic. Six to shoot. Outside, White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to James. Out to Dončić. Reeves with the screen for Dončić. From deep. Boston grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Outside, White. Here's Brown. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from LeBron. Reeves against Gonzalez. Reeves drives in. A floater. Can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 13. Now White shoots the 3. James whips down the rebound. Austin Reeves knocks down the 3.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. It's time now to present our player of the game, Deandre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Pritchard. James rips down the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 16-point game. Outside, White. Lets loose a 3. Can't get it. Los Angeles has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Here's Reeves. Smart outside. And here is Dončić. Fires the 3. Ayton. And there's the dunk.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Deandre Ayton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pritchard up top, guarded by Dončić. On the wing, a rebound by the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
LeBron, you got that perimeter shot falling as the game wore on. How'd you dial it in?
I work on my shot every day. I work on my game every day, so it doesn't matter if I miss all of them in the first, second, third. I still believe that I'm going to make the next one.
All that hard work really paid off late. Congratulations.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.